Good afternoon, peace and blessings. I just want to continue on what I usually make my content about, spiritual warfare and the correlation between, narcissism and being an agent of Satan, agent of darkness, a warrior for the kingdom of darkness, an NPC, a demonic vessel. Chosen ones and lovers of God. We are, smack dab in the middle of a gender war, a demonic war, destruction of the biblical order of man and woman, which is by demonic design, which is a demonic agenda, pushed by the Freemasons and this world. Freemasons control everything, and they push everything demonically into this world. And also, high-ranking demons and Satan himself. But this is by design. Through generations, women were, demonically programmed to choose more effeminate males. Males became more effeminate. Your average day, quote unquote alpha male is bisexual, narcissistic, effeminate. That is the average quote unquote alpha, of this demonic society, of this fallen world, this sunken world. This is a gender war. And chosen ones, light of this world, and lovers of God, we are caught in the middle. We are from this world, but we're not of this world. So as a male, as a female, if you're chosen or if you're a lover of God, you have to choose your spouse very strictly based on the guidelines that Yahweh has set for us. Jesus Christ, Yeshua, has laid out for us. You have to be vigilant. You have to overstand things spiritually to be able to choose the right spouse. Because you can choose a spouse that the devil will send for you instead of God, which is a demonic assignment. It's demonic assignments. The devil wishes to align you with people intimately, friends, family, that are demonically controlled, to monitor you, to deter you, to destroy, your purpose, which is a godly purpose, whatever it may be with Yahweh. Only Yahweh would know, you and you personally. Whether it may be to preach the gospel, whether it may be to just show people through your walk in life, what a true lover of God is who bears a cross. Whatever it may be, whatever your purpose may be with Yahweh. It might not be, so to speak, to preach the gospel like I do and others do. It may be to see visions, to interpret visions from Yahweh spiritually. There's many various, spiritual gifts and purposes that Yahweh can bless you with. You just have to have the gift of discernment to be able to decipher it and do it for yourself in your own spiritual walk and journey in this narrow path of heaven. But we are caught in the middle of a gender war since 2020. The devil has corrupted and perverted the biblical order between man and woman. At least 80% of the world, at least 75% of the world, 80 or 75% of the world is demonically controlled. They're demonic puppets. They're demonic agents. They're narcissists. They're NPCs. They're demonic vessels. They're empty vessels spiritually. They're spiritually dead people walking among us with legions of demons under demonic spirits. And the Bible says we wrestle with the spirit, not of the flesh. That is what you come against every day when you go to work, when you clock in for your work, and you're around your co-workers. When you go home, to a family holiday and you're around your family and whoever they may bring. When you enter, dating websites, you link with people, who are of this world. You are 9 times out of 10 most likely going to come across a demonic vessel, an empty, spiritually dead person. A narcissist. That is what this world has been filled with to the brim. Through demonic design, through Freemason design. We are in the end times. This is the fallen world. If you truly love God, if you truly bear your cross, if you truly have a connection with Yahweh, if you are truly chosen, the light of this world, or just a simple lover of God, you'll be able to see it through time. It takes time to be able to decipher it. It takes time to be able to be spiritually wise enough to be able to differentiate between a person who is of this world and a person who loves God. But once you see it, you have to make certain decisions in your life to keep it that way. And the devil will push you. The devil will fight you tooth and nail when you are making those decisions, because he understands with you cutting off people and choosing the right people to live, amongst you and in your life spiritually, it is the gateway to open your door to blessings from Yahweh. And he understands this and he fears this. So he'll fight you tooth and nail. He'll send you many various spiritual warfare tactics to attack you psychologically, spiritually, whatever it may be, to stop you from your blessings. You being blessed through God will open the doorway to other people ascending to heaven with you. You'll bring others with you, with your purpose, with your path, with your narrow walk to heaven. Because the majority of the world, at least 80% of the world, walk the broad pathway to hell. They are already damned. They already live their physical damnation, and the next is the spiritual. They are already living their physical damnation. If you were spiritually inclined to be able to see it, you see it, like I do, like others most likely do who are chosen with the gift of discernment. You see that they live their physical damnation. It is nothing to trifle with. It is nothing to bat your eyes at. It is nothing that you want to become. So once you bear your cross and once you really, really, truly are connected to God, Yahweh, there's no turning back. You cannot turn your back on God and delve into the ways of the world. Because like a lion, the devil will devour you. He will seek to devour you. He already seeks to devour you just by you breathing, just by you existing, just by you living and giving off this high vibrational frequency into the world, just to this matrix, and to this fallen world that's under demonic spells of witchcraft. In 2010, things that were demonic weren't so blatant. After 2020, everything in this world became demonic. This world is under witchcraft. It is demonically designed so demons can reign free in people's vessels, so they can feel comfortable on this earth where they do not belong. And these demons want everyone to be just like them, a demonic vessel. And they will hate you for not being that. It is these demons' only choice, only purpose is to make everyone on this earth a demonic vessel or stop others who seek to free people from demonic bondage. Because the other 20% of people who are not demonic vessels like us, if you are not connected to God, you are in demonic strongholds, which means that you also can be connected to God. But you have strongholds in your life that are demonic, that are blocking you, that are blocking your flow and connection to God. And chosen ones to life of this world are the ones who uplift you, the ones who ascend you, the ones who show you the way. And the devil seeks to stop that. Me personally, I had a demonic agent sent into my life. Many various ones, just to give a few examples. Intimate relationship, had a demonic agent sent into my life. The devil, he sends people in your life. Excuse me for the noise distractions. I can't do that. I'm truly chosen, as I always talk about. It just what comes with this job, with the spiritual walk. You'll get noise distractions, and I apologize for that. But I really can't do nothing about that currently at this moment. The devil sent a demonic agent a demonic woman, a demonic agent of Satan into my life, to mask her as somebody walking in light, somebody pure, somebody, who was reminiscent of me. That's what the devil does. He perverts things of God to fool you, to trap you. It's a trap. Everything with the devil is smoke and mirrors. He sends people in your He sends people in your life that are in their period of change. Because it's God and the devil testing them. Because they can either choose to walk with you and join you in the kingdom of light, or they'll show their horns to you and revert back to their demonic ways after being in contact with you for a short amount of period. Because light and darkness cannot coexist. Jesus, he dined with sinners, he ate with sinners, he walked with sinners, he talked to sinners, but he did not sin with sinners. Light and darkness cannot coexist. It is an inevitability of this world, of the spiritual parallels that we have to deal with in this world. Light and darkness cannot coexist. So if you are truly chosen, and you're truly a lover of God, you cannot coexist with people who walk this broad path to hell. You cannot coexist with them, not for long. God will make them show you their horns. Whether it is your mother, whether it is your girlfriend, whether it is your boyfriend, whether it is a coworker, whoever is chosen to activate you from God, eventually they will show you their horns, and you have to believe them when God allows them and forces them to show you their horns. You have to believe God and trust God. Lean on God's own understanding, not your own, not our own. When God forces people to show you their horns, it is for a reason, because the devil has sent this person in your life. Because they're a demonic agent. No one sent in your life was ever pure. They already was filled with demons. They already was a demonic agent. They were just in a moment and a period of changing, trying to change, trying to get rid of them, but they do not lean on God's own understanding. So the demons were maybe dormant, but they were still there. The only way to get rid of demons is through Jesus Christ. It's through a connection to Yahweh, which most people, sad to say, do not have the ability to say they possess a connection with God. So the devil will send you someone, a demonic agent, who has demons, who is a demonic person, never pure, who's always evil, but was in a moment, in a period of change, when their demons were laid dormant, to mask and to confuse you. So you have to understand, you have to understand the tactics that the devil uses, and choose your spouse wisely. Choose your friends wisely. Choose who you consider family wisely. God only tells you to honor thy father and thy mother. So as long as you are doing that, you are following the Bible. But everyone else is a luxury spiritually if they do not follow the narrow path to heaven. They are a luxury. They will block you from your blessings. They cannot go where we can go. They cannot go where we're going. They do not walk the narrow path to heaven. They walk the broad path to hell. They are demonically possessed. The spirit of narcissism is demonic spirits. And sometimes a legion of them. But the devil will send you someone reminiscent of someone who was godlike in their walk, but who was never godlike, who was always demonic from the start, but was in a moment, a period of change where the demons lie dormant. And that is God, and that is the devil testing you and them simultaneously to see whether that person will follow you and join the narrow path to heaven, or revert back to their demonic ways like they always been and keep those demons forever. And that is God activating you spiritually so you understand and come in contact with demonic forces. Narcissism is demonic. The spirit of narcissism is demonic. Freemasons is a demonic cult, which the majority of this world is under. And in the Bible, it says cults are demonic. So if you practice Freemasonry, if you tiptoe through Freemasonry, if you even associate yourself with Freemasons, you are associating yourself with the kingdom of darkness, with Satan, with demons, with the spirit of the kingdom of darkness. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Pause. It is the blatant truth. It is obvious. It is more obvious since 2020. Because since 2020, the devil has created so much demonic vessels on this earth that they overpopulate the true humans. If you have the spiritual gift of discernment, you can see it. Demon-possessed people overpopulate this earth more so than people who are actually true humans. That is demonic design. That is demonic agendas. That is by demonic design. That is by Freemason design, through culture, through entertainment, through media, through social media. This would have been demonically designed so everyone can attain demons through their vessel. And we would think it's normal. We would think it's cool. We would think, burning in hell for eternity is the way to go. That is through demonic design. People are foolish. They're given to animalistic minds, to reprobate minds, to carnal minds. Wisdom is the key to beating the devil, to keeping a sober mind, to choosing the right people to align with spiritually and physically. Me, myself, many demonic agents of Satan were in my life previously, and now they're all gone. I'm just getting to the tail's end of breaking the curses that they laid in my life, because they received my blessings, whatever little they received out of them, and didn't do anything with them. God allowed them to receive some of my blessings, to get a taste of what it is like to be connected to God, to get a taste of what it is like to be blessed from God, but to curse them as well, because you cannot keep them. You are not meant to have them. You do not deserve them. To put them in their place, to make them understand. Do not ever mess with a child of God. Do not ever blaspheme God. Do not ever go against our spiritual father, Yahweh. To make an example. And if you are a chosen one, if you are a lover of God, you need to align yourself with people who are spiritually on this narrow path to heaven, to people who bear their cross. And the devil will send many agents throughout your life to deter you, to distract you. But God will always make them show their horns. Eventually, and when God does that, believe him and remove them from your life and do not look back. When the devil is pushing you to be with somebody, it's because they are demonic agents. It's because they were demonically sent in your life to deter you, to distract you from your purpose, to curse you in the spiritual realm, to put curses on your life, to block you from your blessings. And that's what the devil wants for you. The devil doesn't want you to be on your purpose. The devil doesn't want you to have joy, happiness, to be connected to God. He wants you to hate people like these narcissists do. He wants you to have curses in your life like these narcissists have. He wants you to be plagued with demons like these narcissists are. He wants you to be reminiscent of a demonic vessel. That is the purpose for sending demonic agents into your life. And I had plenty. I can speak on it. Every single demonic agent that the devil has sent in my life has been nullified, has been sent back to their maker, has been sent back to their ruler, their God, the devil. As an example, do not ever play with God, or you will lose. The devil has a habitual way of losing to God. He is a habitual loser in his spiritual warfare against God, against Yahweh. He has a habit of losing. He will always lose. Make sure you make the devil a loser. Make sure you stomp your foot in the face of the devil and any demonic agent that wishes to block your blessings and copy you and clone you demonically. They do not deserve it. And as I say at the end of all my videos, cloak yourself with the armor of God. Become a prayer warrior, especially the gift of discernment. Pray for the gift of discernment. It is vital. It is key to be able to see people's horns before God even shows you himself. I understand that the majority of people that I come across with nowadays are demonic vessels because I have the gift of discernment. They cannot hide it from me anymore. There's no turning back. I have to go forward with God now. God took the ability away from them to witchcraft me, to hide their horns, to spiritually hinder me. As an example, as a lesson, to put demons in their place. Because as chosen, as lovers of God, you have authority over the demons. You have dominion over the demons in this physical realm. You have to take your authority back. You have to bear your cross. And resist the devil and he shall flee. And peace and blessings.